Live fish, rematch, sharp, and technical
Well, we are
difficulties.
about a $50 cab ride
So we're
away
gonna play
from
with
Midtown
time, man.
Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
War Machine.
Today it's week 4, and we've
Oh,
got
one
what
go.
should be a great one here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry in the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Mayfield off the play fake. Under pressure. Got him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team.
Oh, he almost flipped it, too.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we
Yo, look how close he came.
Time and time again.
Maybe he's going to hold his elbow back more. Look at it. Look at it. We got out there so bad. We left nothing for 80 minutes.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Okay.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them out, their signal caller. Now at his 4th season in the NFL.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground. Hall. There's a nice move. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. That's some strong running. numbers for Hall in
That's
last
not you.
week's ball
I got
game.
you close to
16 carries, 106 yards.
Oh, he's
Just
done
an
it.
excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Offensive line.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Jets at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
The Phelan getting the yards back there.
After a gain of 5. This defense for the Raiders, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job getting their opponents on the ground.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6. In motion right is Wilson. Back to the ground with Hall. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing is Diaz. Throwing on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. The Jets trying, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
Dang it, really.
They run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5. Check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
It's been a strong season for him thus far, sitting currently 7th in the NFL in rushing. He gives their offense really good flexibility because if he's gashing a defense, they can ride him to an early lead. But the defense is undiscounted, that opens up their passing game.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. You talk about this Jets defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 20. 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change them in mentality this go around.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times, at any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you lose.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
There you go. Mm-hmm. How's it lost? Oh, wait. Oh.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Oh,
and not a whole lot doing there. So get up to about the 28-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Thank you.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Now the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Hall again. Oh, nice move. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Well, you want some gummies, guys?
4-yard runs, and it is
want some gummies?
working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Parker, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Oh, stop that.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Offensive line right now really freeing up the rushing lanes on this drive.
And we have to give them props. They've earned them. But these big runs that we're seeing, they don't result without everyone else being involved as well. Blocking on the perimeter has to take place downfield, too.
Throwing on first down. Diaz escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Yeah, I think so. I'm alright, really. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it.
First and goal from just inside the 5.
Yeah.
Off the play fake. Diaz.
And
he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Tyree Wilson In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Diaz now to throw on second.
Oh, I'm at the lob it, not for upright.
And it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
Oh. Very good. I'm ready to go. Yeah, well, let's get a pull it out. Here we go. Oh no. Oh God. I think it's like on the right side though. Now does it feel like a gas main?
What's the matter?
No?
What's the matter, Donovan? What's the matter with you?
I gotta figure it out. Try to figure it
Yes. 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 What was that thing about? Yes. Because it was very flat. Yes. Yes. Like what bank that on something, right? But that's what it takes when you can't be going. Let's see. It's your stomach, right? Right? Okay, but it's the conversation that it is. I think it's a long speech.
All right, let's.
Thank you.